y'all's the best to do it. My squad stay fluid. When it comes to breaking barriers, we blow it straight through it. Greatness, we prove it. Never will we lose it. I'm building up an empire. Switches, not Lucius. Hands up high if you're down for the team. When it comes to getting green, we get it by any means. Grew up with a plan and a dream. From serving fixes to fiends to music and movie screens. And now the money is clean. Sitting at the top, it won't stop. Can't get right, still got the game locked. With the mic, I'm clutch like Steph with the rock. Keep shooting something like got 3 zeros on the clock. I'm out.
Put your hands up till your arms start hurting. Put your hands up till your arms start hurting. Put your hands up till your arms.
Yeah, this right, Iceland. Bro, we need some of these for the gym, baby.
Hey, I got you.
Yo, good gracious.
I'm talking about Skyrim. How did this, man? You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
He said this y'all, right?
No, it's Skyrim. No,
look, man.
We try to link with them.
I got all the athletes, man.
My dog.
Tony Cherry from Cherry Pick Boxing. Originally from Virginia Beach. Moved to Richmond, Virginia in 98, 99. Been here ever since. Guess paved my way, you know what I'm saying, with the boxing out here, you know. Silver gloves, golden gloves, state championships. Just did my thing with the boxing, and that's, you know, now I'm coaching, so that's what put me on the map. Always.
Okay.
Cause you know we older, we from that encyclopedia era, you know what I'm saying? So I was looking up fighters when I was like 9, 10 years old. I'm digging in, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the greats, like, you know, the first lightweight champions, Joe Gans from Baltimore. I knew all the heavyweight champions, you know. I grew up idolizing Sweepy Whitaker, you know, your Tidewater guy. So all us, we wanted to be slick like Pete when we was growing up. So that was one of the guys I looked up to. That's just what it was, man. I always loved boxing since I was a little boy. The name actually came from a guy y'all know. It was CJ, you know what I'm saying? So I was training people, you know, out of my house upstairs in the loft. And CJ was actually one of my, you know what I'm saying, one of my first clients, you know what I'm saying, doing one-on-ones and stuff. And you know, he do the poetry stuff, so he clever, you know what I'm saying? CJ real clever, so he was like, man, shit, he hit me with the logo, you know what I'm saying, the gloves with the cherries out of the gloves, and he hit me with the name. That's how I came up with the name. But just, you know, starting to train people, that was just me trying to do something different with, you know, the direction of my life, you know what I'm saying, change things up and move in a more positive direction, so. Honestly, it feels like life, like being pumped with life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't know like your true value until you see what you can do for others, you know what I'm saying? That's like how you really develop, you know what I'm saying, who you are, you know, and grow as a person, where you can give back. If you're just living for you, it's insignificant, you see what I'm saying? How you impact others, especially on a massive scale, like that's true life, you know what I'm saying, in my view. So it just feels like life, like I love it, it's love, you know. Yeah, man, it's my guy, JoJo Javon James. This is the upcoming top dog of Richmond at the light heavyweight division. I had JoJo since he was, what, 13, 14 years old. Shit, I knew him before that, though. I knew him when he was, like I said, a little kid. But he reminds me a lot of myself because like this always been his favorite sport. He didn't want to play basketball, he didn't want to play football, he didn't want to do nothing else. He loved to box, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he really it. He a real animal, and y'all see it.
One time, my mom just let me know that Coach Tony was interested in just having me coming down to the house, seeing if I liked it. He said I was tall, so I would have multiple advantages, and it's been history ever since.
So how do you deal with depression and your nerves before a fight?
How do I deal with it?
I know you got to be nervous before a fight, you know what I mean, before a fight.
Every time, before every fight. But I just remember who I am. I get up and go through hell every day. So nerves for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, however long I'm sitting in the back before a fight is nothing compared to what I get up and do every single day. Sparring, the hard runs, the training, when I'm dying in the ring, it's nothing. So I know who I am truly.
I wanted to ask about that too, because y'all's training regimen, I feel personally, is crazier than a lot of sports. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. How is y'all's workout regimen? What's y'all warm up? Because I feel like y'all warm up is running 3 miles. Like, nigga, I'm tired. Like, what? Nah, honestly, what's y'all warm up?
He ain't already ran 3 miles when he get to the gym. He ain't already did that. That's homework. Yeah, look, I gotta. And that's the integrity side of it, you know, like I'm gonna tell him, you know what I'm saying, everything he gotta do, you know, to get to where he gotta get to, but that's what he says, I know who I am because it relies on him. Yeah. If you're not really like that, if you're not, you know, running, if you're not eating how you're supposed to, if you're not sleeping like you're supposed to, I tell you not to fuck for 3 weeks and you still fucking, like, I'm gonna know, all of that shit is gonna show up. So he gotta, you know, keep those laws of integrity, you know what I'm saying? So he already ran before he get to the gym.
How do y'all keep that drive? Like, I know I gotta do this shit tomorrow. I gotta do it again.
Let me take it.
Is that the same thing as integrity?
I'm gonna let you go first, and then I'm gonna finish.
Man, a big part of it is integrity, but it's discipline. I think it comes from your desire to do something, right? So if you have no desire, you got no energy to do it. But you gotta have discipline. You gotta know where you're going. You gotta have a bigger outlook and look at the bigger picture every single day. Because if you're looking at it from, I gotta get up and do this tomorrow, I gotta get up and do this again and do it all over again, then you're gonna make it a much more tougher obstacle than what it really needs to be. Whereas if you're looking at it from the grand scheme of things, you know, okay, it gets easier, then I knock this one down, I'm one step closer to becoming who I wanna be and where I want to be. So it takes discipline.
So let me elaborate, get a little personal on the discipline. Have you always had that discipline? Did you have to learn and acquire that? How did it come about?
I had to acquire it. So I lost my first fight. All right, I wasn't focused. I didn't have discipline. I didn't have the integrity, the focus. So I lost my first fight, and that's what it took for me to say, okay, this isn't a game. Like this is what I'm gonna be doing, and I need to dedicate to it.
And to piggyback off what he's saying, that motivation that he learned is kill or be killed. That's the only motivation I ever need. You know what I'm saying? Is kill or be killed, because it's these rules apply to life. You know what I'm saying? We all here to enforce our will in life. You know, and it's the same in the ring. You know, I got a certain plan or mental strategy of how I think things should go, and it's up to me. You see what I'm saying? To enforce that. And it was my discipline before I even stepped in that ring. You see what I'm saying? That gave me the confidence to do that, because, you know, I know I'm like going to sleep. I know I'm eating the right thing. So it's all those things. It's that discipline. It's that willingness and unrelenting to force your will and make, you know, with your views, how you think things should go happen in reality. Honestly, it changes with the progression of the fighter. Like the things that I can tell him now, I couldn't have told him 5 years ago, because he has a higher IQ now. So now, you know, I can tell him like we might work on certain techniques, you know, that we're trying to implement that fight and get better on. Yeah. See what I'm saying? While before with these, it was just general ass instructions, you know. I need you to move around. I need you to move your jab. Now I can tell him, all right, we got certain plays we calling out now for combinations we trying. You know what I mean? So he has a higher IQ now, so it changes, you know, with the progression of the fighter. You know, and that's the big thing with coaching. You know, you don't coach all your fighters the same way. You gotta coach to their level and who they are as a fighter.
Bounce back from it.
It's tough, but I would say I will handle it from a professional aspect. I'll take a look at what I did, what I need to do better, what I could have done better, and what I need to just overall focus on more. Like my last one, for instance, I just took a list immediately after the fight on what I need to work on when I get home and just systematically improve.
So, I mean, basically, you know, I had went through some, you know, some legal stuff, and I was just basically sitting in Riverside thinking like, shit, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? What am I good at? You know, what can I really put my energy into other than, you know what I'm saying, street stuff? So it was like, that was boxing like I said, since I was a little boy, you know what I'm saying? Like boxing was like my first real love, you know, boxing and dogs. So I was like, shit, I want to start, you know, training people. So the first thing I said, I'm gonna get my personal training, you know what I'm saying, certification, just so I can really understand the body. Cause I understood, you know, like boxing, you know, the technique and things like fundamentals behind boxing, but I wanted to understand the body as a whole. So that was my first step. Got my personal training certificate, and then I just turned my loft, you know, into like a little workout studio. And then just on Facebook, I started pumping out, you know, basically me working out. And then I said, you know, I started doing one-on-ones, and then it just picked up from there. And then I saved up boxing equipment underneath my house. I had a crawl space. I just saved up boxing equipment for like 2.5, 3 years. You know, I get a punching bag every other month, get some speed bags. I just knew like this is what I wanted to do. All right, see, and I'm gonna answer it based on what's on paper. All right, let's talk about what's on paper. And honestly, I hate pinning boxers from different eras up against boxers from different eras, because you have different training techniques. Like I said, I got a personal training, you know what I'm saying, certificate. So it's like, I understand that we evolve in training techniques. The fighters of today, they have way more advantages. You see what I'm saying? They have access to a lot more things, better, you know, foods, knowledge base, you see what I'm saying? As well as, you know, certain machines and things like that to advance them. So you gotta keep in mind, like, Mike Tyson had certain things that Ali didn't have. You see what I'm saying? So to say it's kind of hard, you know what I mean? But just by, you know, what they did in their era, it's not even a question. Like, let's be real. Muhammad Ali beat every heavyweight in the top 10 of his era. And that was after a bid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to jail. You're not gonna be the same when you come back. You know what I'm saying? That time off, like you're not gonna be the same. So for him to do that, you see what I'm saying? After, like, come on, man. Mike Tyson didn't, he was nowhere near that. You see what I'm saying? And I love Mike to death, because I think, like, when it comes to hand speed and, you know, fast twitchiness, like, you're never gonna see that again. Like, that he was a phenom, you know what I mean? But let's really talk about, you know, what they accomplished. Like, it's not even close.
Yeah, I like that too. It was real talk, like different eras. You're right. He had what? Ali had a nice jab too. He had some.
He can move.
But now you got Tyson. Going body hooks and blows.
I feel like that's the thing though, because like I agree with Tony, Ali hands down. But
if Tyson catch you that one time. That's the thing. If Tyson catch
Hey,
you.
don't
right,
forget.
so look, I got it.
Wait. He fought Ernie Shavers.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson don't hit like Ernie Shavers, yo. Nobody hits like Ernie. And look, that might be why he got the shit, you know what I'm saying? But like he fought a lot of motherfuckers that crack, man. Goddamn Frazier left hook. George Foreman, beating on him on the ropes, and he ate that shit. Man, Mike Tyson nowhere near the size of George Foreman, and he was eating that shit. So Mike, Ali got a chin too. Don't forget that he got a good chin. What do you think? What you got?
I mean, you might have just debunked my argument with that. with the chin, because I was about to say I feel like that peekaboo style. Just seeing how he fought Frazier, I feel like the peekaboo style would have gave Ali problems. But like you said, he got a chin.
Frazier, though. And like I said, when he fought this guy,
too. And yeah, that was after jail.
That was not in his prime.
Yeah.
They said prime.
Yeah, prime. Yeah. And Mike Gas too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ali can move.
Ali. Yeah.
Ali can move.
Y'all gonna have
Yeah.
people jumping on the YouTube page to make this joke.
But look. I love doing this shit with him. Cause look, you know what I'm about to say. I remember when he was a kid.
Oh,
this motherfucker
come
told me,
on.
look, hell no, I'm talking about it. Cause he didn't rake my goddamn leaves, yo. That's what I'm gonna tell it. So the bet was that he was gonna rake my leaves, yo. I think I was gonna give him some money if he wanted something like that. I think it was about $14, $15.
$40, like $40.
Yeah, this motherfucker told me, remember when Conor McGregor fought Floyd?
Yep.
He told me Conor McGregor was gonna knock Floyd out. I said, Joe, you about crazy as shit.
Hey.
But look, he believed it though.
I believed it.
He believed it. I said, man, look. I said, all right, you lose, you gotta rake my leaves. Look, I already knew. Cause look, I had planned to rake the leaves that weekend anyway. I said, oh yeah, I ain't gotta do this shit. Hell yeah.
Hey yo, but look, speaking of MMA fighters versus boxers, you seen Tyson Fury get dropped?
I heard that was, I ain't seen it, I saw the highlights, but I heard it was a robbery.
Who won that then?
They said Tyson won on the score, like you know, like in real, but I heard it was like really a robbery. Like, old boy really won. That's what I heard.
He looked like he belonged in there. Like,
and see that, and people was asking me, should I watch that first? I was like, hell no, man. Fury gonna smoke that boy.
Because you would think boxing.
Right. But
Hey,
shit.
it's crazy. I ain't know Tyson Fury was like that. His big ass would be he got all his meat right.
He like the Shaq of boxing. You know, he a freak. Like ain't nobody really compete because of his size. You know.
Yeah, that nigga just he was like boom, like.
But I'm not a fan. I don't think he nothing special. I think he just bigger than everybody else.
That's what I think, bro.
That's facts.
Like, man, he got some skills.
He got some. He got.
Yeah, but you put somebody his size that really got some skills, like like you said, if a Mike Tyson was his size, come on, man.
Though, like
you know what I'm saying? They ain't even a good fight.
Delonte just throw wild.
He had that power. And
that's all he had though. I feel like he ain't having no. Me personally, I don't feel like he had no
skills.
Yeah.
He didn't know what to do with that shit. After
And he walked out in the shredder outfit. That joint weighed like 150 pounds.
8 extra pounds.
Damn.
She helped me out in a big way, and it's more like mentally. Everybody know I'm bootleg. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always, just try to get things done, you know what I'm saying, the most efficient way possible, just jump into things. But she's the one that got me like the business license. She's the one that trademarked the logos, you know what I'm saying? She always had that real get it on paper, do business, you know what I'm saying, cross your T's, dot your I's type of mentality. So that's where, you know what I'm saying, she made it official basically. I had the grind, I had the vision, but she put everything on paper. She got me like I said, my business license, trademarked the logos, got attorneys for me. She did all of that. So, man, big love, Aunt Lou. I love you.
Yo, so I heard you had a boxing match you went to yesterday. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we had one up in Ashburn. That's Northern Virginia, close to DC. We got a victory. It was a guy. He got back with me. I was coaching him probably at about 2000, maybe 16 to 18, and I split from that gym, and he came over. He ended up basically coming over to our gym a couple months ago. So we've been training hard together, and he got his first victory with us. So that was real pleasing.
So what's your plans with in the future for Cherry Pick Boxing?
Expansion. We want bigger space. We want a space where we can put on venues and promote these guys properly. We basically want to produce basically a product of great fighters. You see what I'm saying? That can, you know, market themselves locally right here. We want to make Virginia, Richmond, you know what I'm saying, especially a bigger boxing hub. We want, you know, people coming here, you know what I'm saying, for the fights, because a lot of times, you know, y'all see it in y'all in the rap game, like people look at us as the copycat state, you feel me? So we want to basically be the originators and do our thing, not just always going up to DC, Baltimore. You know, we got real talent right here, you know what I'm saying, in Richmond, and we want to promote that. So that's what we're trying to do.
You got any fights coming up in the future?
I got a tournament coming up in the future. December 2nd through the 9th, Lafayette, Louisiana, national tournament. And I'm looking to dominate that. As far as singular fights, when these boys stop ducking, I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, next weekend.
Like that. So what's some game that you would give the youth coming up in the game about, just life, period, you know what I'm saying?
I would say enforce your will, you know. Enforce your will at all costs, you know. Don't take no for an answer, you know. Always question why. Always strive for more. And wake up every day with love in your heart. You know, that's a big one. If you do things with love, I think your vision becomes a lot more clear. You stay, you know, obstructed from the bullshit, you know. Keep love in your heart as soon as you wake up in the morning.
Like that. Big homie. Being that you from the younger class, is there anything that you could tell people that are coming up from your age range? Imagine my boy, how old you is?
21.
21.
Oh, I gave him an extra year.
And you give them being that you in that?
I would say to focus on living a life of substance rather than what the person next to you is doing. Chasing a goal, learning, and learning more.
He very mature for 21, ain't he?
Bro,
Facts,
that was
bro.
just running through my head. I was like 20. I was about to do like Will Smith. Nigga, damn near 30, nigga.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Cause
Like I said, I'm like when it comes to, like I said, I had him. He's the first fighter I trained.
My dog. Okay.
Yeah, he the first fighter that like he stuck with me like this whole time. And he's still, you know, gonna go pro, you know what I'm saying? Either late next year, early next, like 2025. You know what I'm saying? So that's our goals, and
I'm here for that journey.
yeah, it's just like I said, that's what it's been. It's been a journey.
You keep doing what you're doing, bro. My dog, like, very proud of you.
Thank you.
My dog's coming through.
Yeah,
on how
man.
we got
Yeah,
right.
man.
I feel like we got so much more we can talk about for real.
Facts.
Now, I feel like we got
Hold
some.
on. These are boxers.
Yes.
We're not gonna let them get out of here and not tell us their Mount Rushmore
Okay.
of boxers. In no specific order, just a top 5.
That's it. Like I did. I knew who I like. You know what I'm saying? Pete, I already told you I'm a Tidewater guy, so I'm going with Sweet Pete. Number 2, you gotta go with Ray Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Either hand lay you down. You know what I'm saying? 3, I love pressure, so I'm going with the Hawk, Aaron Pryor. He's on my Mount Rushmore. The 4th, another one. He's very crafty, switch hitter. Going with Hagley. You know what I'm saying? Those are my 4. You want 4? You want 4? Is cool.
It can't get right. We get 5. You get one more.
I got one more. Oh man.
You definitely see this ones.
Let me see. All right, the 5th. Man, you gotta go out. You gotta go with Mr. Adaptation, man. Floyd, man. I gotta go with Floyd. I gotta put him on. He adapt everything.
Yeah,
You know, he might not be the fastest, might not hit the hardest, Might not be the biggest, but
Show that fucking shoulder, bro.
Keep rolling that shit. You might come back with a right.
Bro, what about you, my dog?
I gotta go with Hagler, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, and Julio Cesar Chavez.
Okay. Oh, you heard that one? Y'all heard that, people? Y'all heard that one? Yo, that's crazy. God damn, I'm trying to think who my hands would be.
Kind of shocked me.
A little different one.
Yeah, I'm fucking Chavez.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's some my little Jace right there. That's some my little Jace right there.
Well, my guy on my Mount Rushmore smoked him.
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea Walker, yo. Sweet Pea Walker.
Yeah, he threw out Sweet Pea.
Tony Cherry Pick Boxing. Find me at 2300 North Lombardi. Come get this work, baby.
Like, what time you usually get up here?
Like 6?
6, like
Yeah,
just
I'm on time.
word.
Like 6.
And you stay till about how long?
Probably like 9.
Oh, word, okay.
If we get into one of our usual talks,
Yeah.
I just motherfucking like 10. Talking about everything.
Love.
Remember you asked me, what did I want to leave behind for the youth?
Yeah.
That's the type of shit we be talking about. Like, changing the world. So them conversations, maybe we can wrap it up together like 10:30.
I like that. Facts. The real shit.
Yeah.